dedicated to helping women in need and their children too. The center is getting ready to host a poker run this weekend. Actually, some folks who want to help the center, and joining us now with information on that event is Helga Stolhan. Good morning.
Good morning.
And you are going to have what's called a poker run. And for those of you who are not familiar with poker runs, tell us how this works.
Well, you start off at one destination and you sign up there, and then you proceed to 4 others, and at each stop you pick up a card.
And let me back up just a bit. You have to have a motorcycle to do this.
You don't have to have a motorcycle. It does help, but you don't have to.
Okay. So you start at one location, pick up a card.
And at every location after that that's listed, you get another card, and the person with the best hand at the end wins.
So how do you raise money then for the Women's Center by doing this?
Because all of the proceeds, except for that which is paid out for the first, second, and third best hands, goes to the Gulf Coast Center for NonViolence.
And oftentimes when an event is held like this, the folks will turn around and donate their winnings to a charity.
Exactly.
So how'd you get involved with helping the Women's Center?
Well, they support a cause that's dear to us. My uncle owns scooters, and he lost his mother in 1992 to domestic violence. So we would like to prevent that ever happening again. And
yeah, I talked with your uncle. He's very, very passionate about that. Like, as you said, something very near and dear to him, and very hard. You know, domestic violence is certainly out there. It seems to be escalating. And when you think about actually losing a loved one to domestic violence, thinking there maybe could have been a way out. And that's what the Women's Center is for.
Exactly.
And to help children as well. How do you get involved in this poker run, whether you have a motorcycle or not? What do you do?
It starts off at Roy's Roadhouse Bar in Socher. First bike can sign up at 10 a.m., last bike out at 1 p.m., and then proceeds on to The Bucket, then on to Ricky's Sports Grill, Boone's Tavern, and ends at Daffy's on the River.
Yeah, so you do a $15 entry fee, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then it's $100 for the best hand, $75 for second place, $50 for third place. And sounds like a lot of fun. Hopefully you have some good riding weather.
It is a lot of fun. He did mention that if we get rained out this weekend, it will take place the following weekend.
And it is Mother's Day weekend. Maybe, you know, we're hoping for good weather for everybody's event. So,
exactly.
Helga, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
And for supporting the Women's Center.
Thank you.
All right, stick around, folks.